Welcome back to another Spring League matchup at Steel Ice Center. Tonight on Nick's Hockey Broadcast, it's going to be a double header. First up, as is about to get underway, it's Team Green versus Team Blue. And at 7:15, there'll be a second game, which I will also be covering between Team Red and Team Black. This is the first time Team Green will be appearing on the broadcast channel this spring. I've done games for Team Blue, Black, and Red, but nothing for Green so far. As now we are underway. There's a lot of players from the Northampton Concrete Kids actually on Team Green's roster as Nate Torres covers up for the first whistle of the game. Players like Gavin Molikoff, Tyler Matuti, and several others from Northampton are also here. There's actually several players from Team Green that would swap towards Team Blue because Team Green had an overwhelming amount of players on their roster in the locker room. It was an unfair amount of players on both sides, actually, so they had to even the numbers. As now the game gets underway, Ron Francisco, who is a member of the Valley Forge Minutemen and teammates of James Pennegar, Jack Casey from the Spartans, as his shot was blocked along its way. It went off the stick of Luke, number 5 for Team Blue. Brian Francisco gets it, trying to make a centering pass, and goes off the stick of the defender in front. As that shot goes, and they score! It's Austin Bellis, less than 1 minute in, and it's 1-0 Green. So as I was trying to say earlier, since Team Green had too many players compared to Team Blue, you'll see a few players for Team Green wearing black jerseys. There's 3 of them, actually, just to even the numbers. As Team Green gets their early 1-0 lead. Just like all the other games for Spring League I've done so far, I have most of the names for rosters today. Some numbers you might hear me call, but it's a little better than last time. As Team Green will now move on a 2-1 to think it hurry. Here's a feed across for a shot, and a save is made by Torres. That chance came from 12 for Green. Again, I'm sorry I don't have all the names, but that's unfortunately one of the players I don't have for tonight, as Torres keeps it only 1-0. They actually have not updated the scoreboard yet, but they probably will soon. This is kept on the point as Team Blue will try to clear back out from Jake. And now Thomas has it on the right wing, who stumbles. He takes down a player for Team Green. That was 9 actually on the blue line as they collide with one another. As Team Green will now move on a 1-on-3. And they get a centering pass towards Torres as that shot goes wide. That chance in front came from Conway, who's a member of the Emmaus Hornets. The Emmaus Hornets are rumored to combine with the Sutherland Spartans in the LVSHL coming up this season. And they score! Connor McGinty, 2-0. The member of the Parkland Trojans makes it 2-0 in favor of Team Green. He does a little bit of a celebration going towards the bench. McGinty played a bit of a mix in JV and varsity for the Parkland Trojans in the LVSHL last year. As we get a whistle here to stop play, it was an offsides against Green. As the faceoff is dropped, and now we continue to get back on our way. Gavin Molikoff, who had an excellent season for Northampton, actually had a hat trick in Game 3 of the Scholastic Finals in March, back in the PPL Center. As 12 will now move on her own, looking for some help on the wings, makes a nice feed across it. She's going to go for a backhand shot, and a save is made by Garrett Wolf. That's something I should mention for tonight's goaltenders. Garrett Wolf is in for Team Green. Nate Torres in for Team Blue. Back comes Team Green. Here's the pass towards Molikoff. Save made by Torres as he's got it. The scoreboard is now updated. 2-0 Team Green. Off this time is won by Molikoff, trying to one-hand it back to his stick, and does. He'll sweep it back towards the other defenseman as they get a shot deflected off of Team Blue's stick and out of harm's way from Team Blue's perspective, but the offense continues on. Molikoff on the circle will spin. He'll move on his own. So left pass for a shot, and a stop is made by Nate Torres with the left pad as Team Blue clears it all the way down. And I believe there was going to be icing, but Garrett Wolf cancels it as he shoots one all the way back down, and a nice play to Gavin Molikoff. He'll move in the high slot. Takes a shot and missed the net. He was in the top 5 for points in varsity in the LVSHL this year. Had the second most points on the Northampton Concrete Kids. An excellent season. He wore 10 for Northampton. He's wearing 11 tonight. Meanwhile, Green gets it back and says poached away by Nate Torres as Malakoff couldn't get the puck back. Back comes Tyler Adams, a member of Phantoms Youth 18AA. Had a lot of offensive chances when Team Blue played Team Red last week as Garrett Wolf covers it up. Ron Francisco has the puck off the tie. I was trying to say earlier, for Ron Francisco, he played a lot for Valley Forge this year with James Penninger, Jack Casey, and Anthony Greco, superstars on the Spartans. Spoke to him a little bit before the game as he has it on the corner as he unintentionally passed it towards center ice as Team Green will regroup. For longtime fans of the channel, you might recall I called it for Team Green. I actually gave them the name the Green Goblins last year, but for this year, for these spring games, I'm just going by the names of the colors of their jerseys. Malakoff will now once again bring it past center ice. Actually, that was not Malakoff. Excuse me, I got his number confused. He wore 10 with the Northampton Concrete Kids. He's wearing 11 tonight. That was Austin Bellis that brought it in. Brian Francisco with a shot deflected off a stick of Adams and into the equipment of Nate Torres with 10:22 to go in the first. This face-off is won by Blue. It was briefly as that pass goes towards Austin Bellis, but it was robbed from him as Team Blue would go back on another attack. That was Luke, wearing 5 for Blue, keeps it on the point as it's corralled back to the corner near the Zamboni doors. Now Tyler Glenn, member of the Nazareth Blue Eagles and also another member of Phantoms Youth 18AA. Couldn't get it out of the zone himself. Brought back the other way by Bron Francisco. You can see the Minuteman pants he's got and his helmet, and now he has it on the wing. He'll turn back, looking for some help, and he has it back towards the point there for Glenn. His shot deflected off a stick as he ricochets back to the corner of Bellis. As he lost the puck, Blue will move back the other way. It's Thomas on the corner trying to make a deke around Brian Francisco, but he stole it away as they'll make a pass towards the boards. He tried to get it to the reach of Bellis, but this will be an icing against Green. Green will now move it back the other way on another attack as they lead 2-0 early on in the first period. Here's a centering pass that was not controlled there. That was 14. That was Silas actually for Green, as this will not be icing. Garrett Wolf way out of his net. I'll give it towards his defense. And it's turned over there for a shot. I believe that puck went off of the right pad of Garrett Wolf. As Team Blue is trying to get more offensive chances as they're down by 2. And as I've been watching this game, I've actually noticed for Team Green, they have 2 players wearing number 3, Bron Francisco, as one, and they have another one, actually. He's on the ice right now. I cannot properly identify that right at this very time. As that blocker shot goes off of Torres, actually, now I can probably identify the other player wearing 3. That is Conway. This is still stuck near the net of Torres. Comes free. Team Blue will move it back the other way. That is 18, otherwise known as Brandt, as this goes to Tyler Adams. Moving right to the goal. He scores! Got it past the blocker side of Garrett Wolf. I believe he may have been a little bit out of position. Adams capitalizes there, and it's a 1-goal game. Up the stairs is Ethan Myrick, who will be playing a little later tonight. Correction, he will not be playing tonight. You broke my spirit. I'm just kidding, Ethan. It's a 2-1 Team Green right now. Tyler Adams has scored. 12 makes a pass for a shot, and a stop is made by Torres. Again, that chance came from Silas, actually, for Green. He nearly kept it onside and did for a brief moment, as 12 will get it out for Blue with 7:44 and counting to go in the first period. Silas will fan on his centering pass attempt. The recent goal scorer, Tyler Adams, will clear it past the line so it's not icing. He'll go to the bench for some rest. Team Green's trying to get it out defensively, and they do. Here comes Tyler Matute, who was with Northampton Concrete Kids. Here is Austin Bellis with a shot, and it bounces over the net. Much sure that got iron along its way. Molotov makes a centering pass, but it's intercepted there for Team Blue. See him, Eric. And back comes the other way is Thomas. Thomas makes the right wing pass, but no one there for Blue to hold on for possession. It's still free as it goes past the blue line. Outlet pass goes to Gavin Molotov, who makes a nice play around 16. Another deke in front, and that pass was tipped wide. Molotov had all the things going right, but getting the shot on net was Aiden Bloom on the doorstep. His backhander went just wide. As Glenn shot is stopped by Torres. Offense continuing on. Bron Francisco to Bellis. Team Green surging now. Molotov back to Bellis. They play catch as Bron Francisco does enough to keep it onside, and his shot stopped by Torres. Bellis, a member of the Parkland Trojans, still has it on the corner to Molotov. So try to play catch once again. He'll have it on the circle as it's coming free. Glove down by Bellis, has it on the circle still, trying to get it out of that area as it goes off a Team Blue stick, as Team Blue will survive that surge of offense for Green. That's Blake who has it on the corner. Moving behind, nearly behind the net as he lost possession. Bron Francisco will get it out himself. Less than 6 minutes to go in the first. 2-1 Team Green. Bron Francisco centering pass for Molotov as he fanned on the shot. I'm not sure if it was blocked or if he just fanned, but it did not go regardless. Here's Glenn. Glenn tipped en route and went off a Team Blue skate and to the corner. Bron Francisco again to the play. Another shot by Molotov. Scramble there as Torres made another save there as the Team Green offense has been so good in this game. Glenn will try to flip one. It accidentally goes off the behind part of the goal. As Molotov will make the pass to the left side for a shot stopped by Torres. That chance came from Aiden Bloom. Team Blue finally gets some fresh legs on the ice. As well as a small line change for Team Green. 5 minutes to go in the first. Adams nearly took away the pass he can't. Here comes Team Green. Scores! Molotov 3-1! So Gavin Molotov, who had a hat trick in Game 1 of the finals this year in this LVSHL, makes it 3-1 Team Green. Connor McGinty, who has a goal in this game, will have the puck on his own cement center ice. Going past the blue line, lost possession as Tyler Adams fanned on the pass, and it nearly costed him as he'll clear it all the way down. Icing will be the call. Off this tie-up as Benji failed to win it. It was won there by 15. This is still on the corner. Adams will try to kick it free. It still looks for Team Green. Stopped there by Torres. That chance came from McGinty. As now it's still loose. Here's a shot that goes blocked by a defender that was 17 for Team Blue. That was Jake, actually, who got in the way of that chance. Back comes Team Green. It's Conway, and he ran out of room as Torres made a really good save covering up the right side of the net. Centering passes. Torres makes another stop in front. Christian Ivanko with the chance on that. He's got no number on his jersey. He wore number 95 for Northampton this year. Had a decent season for the Concrete Kids. As McGinty won this faceoff. Conway, his shot's blocked in front by Brandt, who has it at center ice. He couldn't go in a breakaway as he couldn't burst the Jets. Meanwhile, Team Green goes on yet another counterattack as Conway tried to get the puck around the defense, but he couldn't get around it in time. And back comes Thomas with 3:33 in counting to go in the first period as Garrett Wolf makes a right pad stop. Garrett Wolf actually played for Team Blue last week as they did not have a goal. He actually played 2 games, one for Team Green and for Team Blue. This time these two teams are going against each other. As 12 has it for a pass that was, I believe, it deflected off his stick along its way as it goes to the corner. as this puck deflects and goes off the safety netting with 3:06 left in the first. This puck is now gathered up to the point there from Luke, but he lost it. Team Green will now move it on a 2-on-3 with room to work with as Torres makes a save as the puck is still loose in front of the crease. And Torres makes the player for Team Green get absolutely robbed with his glove. I'm sorry I couldn't say who that was, just to probably identify now. That was... Oh, you're kidding. Just like how I was saying earlier, there's 2 players wearing 3 for Team Green. There's now, I could probably say 2 players for Team Green wearing number 9, Connor McGinty, and a second player. For that player that watches this recap later, I apologize. I can't say for sure who you were. Sorry for that. As Thomas will now shoot one behind the goal with 2:30 and counting to go in the first. Team Blue gets some fresh legs as they're down by a pair. As they get a shot save made by Torres, that chance came from Tyler Matute. Matute on the circle went off a Team Blue stick and still kept on the line by 9. Held back in towards behind the goal. Adams will turn around. Didn't get stolen away. Has the puck at center ice on a 2-on-3. As he had a goal earlier in the game, he looks like he's taking the same move as earlier. As he gets a backhand shot, a stop is made by Garrett Wolf. Rebound from puck is loose in the crease, and it goes in. They score. It was a mad scramble. The puck was bouncing all over the place. It goes past the line, and Team Blue once again makes it a 1-goal game. I believe Adams was the last one to touch it. Regardless, it goes in. Ron Francisco's pass towards Tyler Glenn, who didn't know where it was, will go behind his net. Off a Team Blue defender's stick, and back to center ice it comes. Team Blue looking for a response. McGinty centering pass, shot stopped by Torres. Rebound was swept away by Jake as it goes to the corner for Tyler Adams. Gets it past the line. He'll try to go for yet another offensive chance as he'll just dump it into the zone instead. Gavin Molikoff, who has the 3rd goal of this game for Green, outlet pass to McGinty. McGinty past the line on the circle now. Moves on by. Behind the net he goes. Puck to the back of Molikoff. They'll play catch towards McGinty. Centering pass is Glenn! Stopped by Torres as he couldn't get a rebound. He had the puck back on his stick, but he lost it. As 22, a player who was with Team Green, now for Team Blue, is on the corner. As Bron Francisco, like the pass towards Molikoff, he couldn't reach to it. Actually, that was Tyler Glenn. As it's chipped back to the Team Blue bench corner. As we are in the last minute to play in the first period. Bellis to Glenn on an onside play. Try to get it back to him and went off the stick of Thomas on that centering pass attempt. Bellis with the puck once more, leaving it behind himself for Bron Francisco. Gets it there for McGinty as it's taken away there by Benji, who made a nice play to at least kill some clock. But not for long. Glenn with a shot blocked in front by a skate. Tyler Glenn actually had a goal for the Nazareth Blue Eagles in their semifinal playoff game against Northampton back in March. Here's a centering drive, scores! McGinty again! A buzzer beater as time slowly winding down the first period. 4-2 Green. Second period about to get underway. Sorry for those of you watching if the camera went kind of dark there for a few seconds. I actually switched sides. I just wanted to move around a little bit. It is 4-2 Team Green as the second period is about to get underway. Again, for those of you watching, I will be broadcasting the game after this. It'll be Team Red versus Team Black. McGinty with a pair of goals today. Having himself a nice little game. And actually, a little fun fact about Connor McGinty. He actually asked for my autograph towards the end of the LVSHL season. I signed his some of the tape on his stick, actually. He ended up taking it off and putting it somewhere safe for later. So that was greatly appreciated. As meanwhile, speaking of McGinty, he gets a shot on net that goes off the blocker of Nate Torres. Gavin Molikoff with the 3rd goal of this game. Feed it back to the corner of McGinty. McGinty pass goes to the circle there for a shot. Glove stop made by Nate Torres. He's got it. To be honest, for those of you watching, I moved to the left corner of the rink in the beginning just because, well, well, let's just say I thought Team Green had a little bit more of talent on their offensive side, so I wanted to get closer, looking for that chance there as Torres makes a save. There's something on the top of the net. I would usually think that is a water bottle, but I almost feel that looks like something else, like a Bluetooth speaker, because Team Green had something like that similar in their locker room before the game, and I wonder if that's what that is behind the net of Torres, if he realizes that's what it is. I might be completely wrong. Who knows? As they get a shot that goes wide of the goal. I'm starting to think it might be, because if you look closely, it has a blinking light. That's definitely not a water bottle behind Nate Torres. I wonder if Team Green left it there and didn't tell Team Blue about it. Interesting. We'll see as Tyler Adams goes behind his net. Adams with the shot. He turned a roof one. It goes high over the goal. Back comes Team Green. They're trying to move in with speed. Here's a pass for a shot stopped made by Nate Torres. The chance from the pass came from Christian Evenko, and the shot on that came from Silas. Adams on the corner now, just like earlier, trying to make a pass to the left side of the goal towards trying to get to Blake, but he failed on the shot attempt on goal. This comes free. As here comes a nice play. Here comes Christian Evenko all alone. Scores! Off the pipe and in! Christian Evenko, the member of the Northampton Concrete Kids, and it's 5-2 Green. And just to confirm, yes, that is a Bluetooth speaker on top of the net of Nate Torres from Team Green, I assume, based on it going off right after the Northampton goal. Puck is dropped, and now we continue the play on. Here's Tyler Glenn, a shot that goes wide off the boards. And once again in these spring league games, it's a score bonanza as it's 5-2 Team Green. Capped on the point as this goes behind the goal towards Blake for Team Blue. Turned it over. It's always swept away by Torres. Blake has it again. Flips it over the goal. Back comes the other way is Thomas. As Brian Francisco failed to get it out of the zone. Instead, it goes to Silas. As Silas has it on the Team Blue boards. Back comes the other way as they'll get a shot save made by Torres with the glove from Silas. This puck is almost seemed like it was going to be onside, but Tyler Glenn will instead get it out of the zone so Team Green can regroup. Glenn to Brian Francisco. Got the puck back as he nearly lost it as he'll turn back towards the point. As they're looking for some options, Brian Francisco away. Brian Francisco goes shot. He scores! Great patience from the member of the Valley Forge Minutemen as he actually does a fist pump line. We don't always see that in these spring league games. And it's 6-2 Green. This puck is chipped back to Tyler Adams. As a player for Team Green goes down, he falls to his knees. That was Connor McGinty. His teammates were reacting as a result as Adams' shot was fanned down. This is backhanded back to center ice from 3 as we get a whistle with 10:35 to go. We haven't had any penalties in this game. And for those who don't know, in these spring league games, there's no power plays. There's only penalty shots. There was no penalty there. I just thought it'd be worth mentioning. Jake fanned on the pass, and he's turned it over. Back comes Austin Bellis, and a stop is made by Torres. Rebound, and it goes wide. Oh, Jake would have been really frustrated if Bellis managed to score there, but he got really close. As Austin Bellis had not one, but 2 chances, but Torres did just enough to keep it out of the net. Jake fanned on the puck as Team Green gets it back the other way, but not for long as it was swept back towards the center ice line. As 10 Couldn't get back for there for long for Team Blue. Here's Gavin Molikoff. On the left wing, Molikoff goes to the front. Centering pass, scores! Bellis, 7-2. Here's Christian Evenko on the corner now. Makes a pass to center ice for a shot. Stopped by Nate Torres as he'll try to poke check it out of the way. And back comes Team Blue. It's Thomas. Thomas moving as he goes off a defenseman, as he couldn't get a shot on that. He was moving with a lot of speed, but it just wasn't enough. Good play by Team Green's defense. 7-2 Green. They are up by 5. Team Blue was down by quite the amount of goals last game against Red. It was quite the amount. I'll just leave it at that. Here's a centering pass that was fanned wide by Evenko. Goes in front. Empty cage slam dunk for Team Green. That was 12 for Green. He had the net wide open. There was no chance for Torres to get across. It was too late. Another goal for Green less than 1 minute later. We welcome the 4 of you on the live stream right now. Thanks for joining. It is 8-2. Team Green as they just scored again. 12 for Green. As now 12 will get a shot on that, and I believe it was blocked down. Garrett Wolf was not really moving much in position. Garrett Wolf was a big fan of Rangers All-Star goaltender Igor Shesterkin. Sometimes we in the locker room like to compare him to Igor just to mess around and to compliment as well. Tyler Matute, who wore 14 for Northampton this year at 16 for Team Green, as that goes over the net, corrals off the glass and out of the zone. No icing here as this was cleared down unintentionally by Team Green. Matute in particular was the one that did it. This is still in the zone of play as Team Blue will turn it over to Christian Evenko. He'll gather it up at the corner, makes a left wing pass towards 9, but he couldn't maintain possession. They tried to make a centering pass again to the recent goal scorer 12. Couldn't maintain the puck as well. No icing here. Evenko has the puck all on his own. He had a passing option, but this will be an offsides against Team Green. It looks like they're just going to let the clock run on its own without even if there's whistles at this point, as it's 8-2 Team Green. There's still plenty of time left. 8:10 to go in the second period. We still have another period after that. Actually, correction, they're not going to stop the clock. They are going to stop the clock. It seemed like they were just going to let it run. But now they stopped it, but now it's back in play as the game continues on. As Torres makes a save on Bron Francisco. Delays as he'll try to shoot it. Goes off a Team Green stick. That was Bron Francisco tipped it. As Jake leaves it in front of him for 10. Now here comes Blake for Team Blue. On the corner, will chip it off towards the boards. Makes a nice penalty for a shot, and he scores! Blake past the wickets of Garrett Wolf as Team Blue at least gets something positive in this period. It's 8-3. Off this tie-up, Team Green looking to respond. Here's Gavin Molikoff that goes wide of the net. It was tipped on its way. Centering pass goes off the pad of Torres. Two-drink shot, score! Molikoff again! So many responses from Team Green. Molikoff, right as he brought the puck into the zone, I think some of us can at least maybe sense that he was going to score one way or another. 9-3, Green. Molikoff, Ron Francisco. On the corner, centering pass for McGinty. It's flipped right to the goal crease, and it's stopped. That was not McGinty, actually. Excuse me. Got the little numbers mixed up. That was Silas. McGinty wears 9. Well, he's at least one of 2 players that wears 9 tonight. This face-off is won by Team Green. Molikoff on the circle. Side of the net. It goes off the side of the net, actually, and wide from Silas. The official has to move both of his legs up to make sure he doesn't touch the puck, and he managed to get out of the way. Malakoff off the side of the pads of Torres. The net is dislodged, but they'll fix it so they don't have to stop play. It's back on its moorings. Adams moves on the right wing, trying to get nicely by the defense. It goes off the pad of Garrett Wolf, and the puck is in his pads. Gavin Malakoff on the right wing for a shot that goes wide. He's been an all-star in this game and in the LVSHL. Speaking of Malakoff, he still has the puck. Makes the centering pass. Goes off a tip stick as Team Green will keep up the offense for now. That was 5. Has it on the circle. 5. Arister goes wide of the post. And off the boards to the corner. Malakoff back to 5. As they'll try to maintain the puck and possession time. Tipped back the other way by Luke. As now here comes Team Blue. It's Luke on the right side. We'll turn back to the point as Team Blues trying to get more offense here if they can. As that shot's turned away by Garrett Wolf. Malakoff backhands it towards the point as it was rattled around. And now Benji, who has it on the corner, will backhand with him one. It goes behind the net. No shot on it there for Team Blue in the last few moments. As McGinty's pass towards the wing of Conway, clears it back in, goes to the bench for a little bit of a break and some water. Benji. As Malakoff's pass goes all the way down, no icing. As Brandt for Team Blue wearing 18 gets it across toward the net. It's tipped wide off of Garrett Wolf. .12 keeps it onside. Shoots one back to the corner as now it's possessed by Tyler Matute. He'll burst with speed. Looking at him go. Matute goes past the line. Matute going to the net as he fanned on the shot, but he gets the puck back anyway. Matute centering drive stopped by Torres as the rebound was loose to the corner. That chance came from Austin Bellis in front of the goal. 4:16 and counting to go in the second. Jake trying to shoot one into the zone. Took him a few whacks to get it out. And now it's behind the net of Wolf. This goes off another few sticks towards center ice as Jake on defense turns it over. It is Malakoff between the legs. It goes off the shoulder of Torres. Oh, he had almost everything perfect on that execution, but it went off the shoulder of Torres. Good stop by Nate Torres. I wouldn't shout to Malakoff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Malakoff tries some more magic tricks like that in this game to maybe get some redemption on that attempt on goal for Green. Adams' pass was tipped on route. 9 has it on the circle. All alone there was Evenko, but he couldn't maintain the play. That's where eye coordination is very important. Adams off a few Green skates at 9 with 3:12 and counting to go in the second period as I believe there was a collision at center ice. I apologize. I was briefly looking at the clock when that happened as we get a whistle. There was an offsides. 3:08 left in the second as the puck is now dropped. We continue to play on. This puck at center ice nearly gone the other way by, that was Blake. Ron Francisco took Tyler Glenn. We have a decent amount of Tylers in tonight's game. Tyler Glenn and Tyler Matute and Tyler Adams. Honestly, I didn't realize we had that many Tylers until I looked down. 3 total. Here's a one-time blast gloved down by Torres as he keeps it alive. It nearly went under his 5-hole, but now it's under there as he gets the whistle. Brian Francisco, I'm not sure if you could see, he was grinning and smiling, trying to whack after the puck after the play was blown dead. As now we continue to play on. Brian Francisco to Glenn. Glenn with a wrister goes off the pass of Torres and wide. Curling it the other way was Thomas. as Team Blue rushes back the other way. Thomas on the right side. Thomas with a pass in front. Did not go. Trying to get it to Luke, but unfortunately, from his viewpoint, he cannot get the puck to his stick blade. Glenn is still in the corner, gets it out. As this pass goes to center ice of Christian Evenko, he'll chase after him, but Torres gets to it first. Sweeps it aside, past the blue line, so Team Green will have to reset, so it's onside. A little less than 2 minutes to go in the second. 9-3, Team Green. A dominating performance by them. Brian Francisco will wait, pass there for a 9. And he's trying to flip one. It goes off the stick of Luke for Team Blue as it's cleared back out. It's a knuckle puck rolling to the stick of Glenn, and he's got it. Glenn has the puck still in his own zone. As 9 will make the outlet pass to Brian Francisco. He's got some room. Makes a left lane pass towards Evenko, trying to make a backhander. Goes off the stick of a defender. Rebound in front. Stopped by Torres as the puck is still loose. Brian Francisco with Glenn. All on there is 9 with a wrist shot paddled down by Torres again with his right pad that time. Last minute to play in the second period. Thomas will try to go after it for Team Blue. He's the nearest player to it for his squad. Brian Francisco will just run the puck in the zone himself. Will try to get it out again. As Evenko as a passing option as well as 9 has the puck all on his lonesome. Trying to make a flipping play. Goes off the glove of Torres. And he just decides to cover up. 32.9 to go in the second. Time was got up there by Conway. Conway with a wrist shot. It was tipped on his root. It ricocheted off of Team Blue's stick as Team Green will try to get more chances as this goes past the line. 98 will go the other way. 20 seconds left. Lost possession. Team Green has it again. See if Team Green can maybe get a buzzer beater if possible. As they'll try to do it, but this will be an offsides. 6.8 to go in the second period. This puck is now floated down the other way by Conway, as that will be the end of the second period. It's 9-3 Green. We'll be back for the third. Third period is now underway. It is 9-3 Team Green. Again, just to remind again, there's another game for Spring League Hockey that's taking place immediately after this one. It's Team Red versus Team Black at 7:15. I will be streaming that game as well. A lot more players from Phantoms Youth in the LVSHL in that game, as well as this game, too. But we got a lot more names in that one from a lot more teams. Rumor has it that for Team Black, they will no longer have Brandon McNally and Lorenzo Tita, which is a bit of a shame. They were 2 all-star players, especially Enzo Tita. Though at least we got to see them play at least one game on Nick's hockey broadcast. But back to this game. Capped on the line, and for a shot by Conway, as a save is made by Torres. As he goes down on his back, you probably saw as I was zooming in earlier before the period started, as Torres was sitting on top of the crossbar, waiting for the game to continue. There's Garrett Wolf on the other side of the ice. This puck is kept onto the zone there by 5. 5 will unfortunately lose the puck as now Team Blue will rush back the other way. All on there is Luke. Luke pass to the fence. Backhand shot stopped made by Garrett Wolf. As Conway will flip one. It goes off a high stick as they'll get a whistle to stop play. That was a high stick for Team Blue, not a penalty high stick per se, which is a high stick to cause the game to come to a little bit of a pause. They'll bring the face-off all the way down to Team Blue's territory on the right circle. This puck now goes to the point there. Here's a nice play there for Gavin Molokov, who's going to wait. Makes a right wing pass, but goes off the stick of Tyler Adams. Back to the corner goes to 9. As now this is still on the corner boards. As Team Blue will move it back on another attack. Trying to at least get more offense here. Here's 16. That is Blake. The puck goes to the corner now. Blake will spin as Tyler Glenn has it behind his net. Falls down. Almost thought it was a player of Team Blue's stick, actually. It was not a tripping call, as Tyler Adams will keep the puck on his own possession. He'll backhand it to the corner. Goes off the glass, comes up into the air. Gravity brings it down as he kicks the puck back to his stick from his skates. Makes another twirl as it's forechecked by Molokov, as it's barely kept onside by Adams. Good play. Still has the puck. As they'll try to make a pass, it's tipped towards the net of Garrett Wolf as it's flipped back to the circle. Team Green will try to regroup and get it out of harm's way, and they do. Matute will backhand it to center ice. Glenn. Past the blue line he goes. Glenn with a wrister, and a glove save is made by Torres as he's not going to squeeze the puck. He'll keep it in play. 12:07 to go in the third period. It's 9-3 Green. Green looking to win another game unless I don't see them unexpectedly blowing the lead at this point, but we'll see. As they get a shot save made by Torres. That chance came from 15 for Green. As now they're actually going to let the clock run past the whistle, since it's kind of like a mercy ruling thing. As Green is up by 6 goals at this time, looking to go up by even more. This face-off is won by Blue on the defensive side. That was Benji, who has the puck on his forehand and backhand, trying to escape Ron Francisco. Makes a centering pass towards 10, as he couldn't get a shot on goal. This is backhanded back towards 12 for Team Green. Over the blue line it goes towards Connor McGinty. Makes a nice deke around the defense, but he lost the puck. McGinty with a really nice game for himself. Probably the best game I have seen Connor McGinty play in person so far. Impressive stuff for him. One of the promising prospects for the Parkland Trojans in the LVSHL. We'll see what he'll do this year for Parkland. Silas on the corner. McGinty has it behind his net against his teammate goaltender for the Parkland Trojans, Nate Torres. There's another Parkland Trojan I actually spoke to in the locker room prior to the game, Sawyer Marsteller, one of the bigger fans of the channel. Unfortunately, he's unable to play for Spring League this year. Would have been nice to see what he could have done in Spring League this year, but he'll play more than likely for Parkland again this spring as Team Green will try to tip it back the other way. Here comes Brian Francisco, makes a centering pass off another skate of a Green forward as his puck is still a bit of a mess in front of the goal. A few bodies were falling down as Team Green will try to break it up at center ice. As McGinty has on the wing, a little less than 10 minutes remaining in regulation time. McGinty going behind the goal now. He's going to swerve away, still waiting for a shot, and a save is made by Torres. Off the boards it goes again, as it's still a little bit loose. As this goes all the way down to center ice past the blue line, Brian Francisco will retrieve it back. Benji was trying to steal the puck from him, but he failed. Brian Francisco makes a nice deke, going to the net, and it's stopped by Nate Torres. He's got it. Off this face-off as Torres makes yet another save as he will try to slowly get up, as he does now. Team Blue will still attempt to get out of their own zone. Tyler Graham was ran into by a Team Blue defender. Makes a pass to 5-footer shot. He falls down as the puck goes over the goal, but thankfully he appears to be A-OK. Tyler Adams will move the other way. Meanwhile here, as he's going to wrap it around behind the net, he scores a smash in from Tyler Adams. The first goal of the period belongs to Tyler Adams for Team Blue. They're still down by 5, but at least they get a goal. It is 9-4, Team Green. Adams, who has several goals in this game, the recent goal scorer, will try to go for another one as they'll chase after to the corner. Ran into by 5, Tyler Glenn, member of the Nazareth Blue Eagles, and also has done some officiating too here at Steel Ice Center. As 12 will try to rush the other way. Adams will chase after it again, has the puck on his stick, goes past the blue line himself. Adams will wait on the left wing. As we'll get a shot towards the net. Garen Wolf saw it all the way. It may have been tipped and ricocheted on its way, but it doesn't matter. He has got it. A little less than 8 minutes and counting to go in the third period. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing the next game. Well, good luck. Just talked to a few players for Team Black and Team Red coming up for the next game at Steel Ice Center. I apologize if I've had a few of those conversations during these games that come out of nowhere. Just to clarify, I usually don't talk to many people during the games with the microphone on. Well, I do games usually because I like to act a little professional on that. But just like how the players are playing, these games are done casually for Spring League because they're just for fun and that's it. Plus, it's my channel. I can play with my rules if I want to. Anyways, as this pass goes towards the glove of Nate Torres, as he's not going to squeeze it. He had it in his glove, but he keeps play alive. 7 minutes to go in the game. 9-4 Green. Blake goes past the line. Blake goes to the circle. Blake, a shot tipped towards the net as Garrett Wolf has got the puck in his glove. Molikoff off the boards. What a game he's had tonight. As Team Gray will swerve it back around, there's Connor McGinty. 6.5 to go in the game. McGinty drives one and goes high off the glass. Had a lot of power, just not a lot of accuracy. Guided the other way for Team Blue. Here they come again is Thomas. Thomas makes a nice D going right to the net as Wolf makes a save with the left shoulder as he's going to hold on. A quick change for Team Green as they had too many men on the ice. Going the other way now for Team Blue is Silas. Silas, who does not have the puck now. It's Bloom, who had a goal earlier in this game, who got a shot on net as Torres has it again. 5:46 to go. Tyler Adams behind his net. Chases for it, has the puck again. Is he going to do another goal? We'll see. He's got a chance. As he'll try to take a slap shot stopped by Garrett Wolf. He covered up that corner all the way as he holds on. Off this tie-up, Team Blue briefly had possession. Wolf will just hold on to this once again. Bron Francisco with Evenko as one of the few passing options he has right now. Trying to get it right to him as it's tipped wide. Torres went down on his knees. Not sure if he got a piece of it as Team Green regroups. Team Green will have it back to the other side. There was 8. That was Bloom as he goes behind the net. Bloom's going to still hold on, trying to make a centering pass, but it goes off a Team Blue's stick as they'll get it out of the zone, but Bron Francisco has the puck once again. Bron Francisco kind of reminds me a little bit of the skating of James Penninger. It's no wonder they played with each other for quite a bit of time with the Valley Forge Minutemen. As Bron Francisco will turn the puck back to center ice. As time is slowly winding down at Steel Ice Center, a 5-goal lead for Team Green, 4:12 to counting to go in the game. Here's 10 with a weak wrister, saved me by Garrett Wolf as he couldn't cover up the rebound. This pass goes off the stick of 98 for Team Blue, wearing a Team Black jersey. Actually, he was with Team Green. Bron Francisco goes to the bench for some rest. We'll see if he returns to the game at this point. Tyler Adams behind his net. Chasing after it, has it on the corner. And on the point, gets it past the blue line. Adams will shoot one, will pass one towards Jake. Couldn't get it past the blue line on his own. Hey, Connor Elmore, how are you? Hey, McCray Ross, how are you? Nice jersey, by the way. McCray wearing a Rod Brindamore jersey. That is really nice. As this is tipped back towards the other boards with 3:10 to go in the third period. Glenn, past the blue line he goes, as they're trying to get a wrist shot. A pad stop is made by Nate Torres. Here's 9, waiting, ripping one, and a stop is made by Torres, as there's players over here trying to get the attention of Garrett Wolf, as he's focusing on the game, at least for now. 2:40 to go in it. Adams lobbed the stick up into the air, as they'll backhand this puck at center ice into the green, in the team green zone. Conway's pass to the McGinty goes down on one knee, gets back up, as the other player wearing number 9 will shoot it back into the zone. Off the boards all the way down to Garrett Wolf. They're not going to call icing here. Conway's pass all the way to the other boards, to the other side of the ice, as Torres will give it instead to Thomas. Thomas behind himself will backhand pass once more towards the circle for a wrist shot. Tip towards the goal as Garrett Wolf makes the save with the pads, as he's got the puck in his glove as he covers up with the chest. Thank you. Thank you so much. You get that from the snack? Do you get that from the snack stand? That's good. .130 and change to go in the game. Here's a shot that goes wide of the glove. That chance came from Thomas, as this puck goes back towards Austin Bellis. But a nice game for himself today. Bellis going past the line. Bellis will turn back, gives the puck to Tyler Glenn. What a game it's been for Team Green. They're going to have a nice social media post today. They have a social media account on Instagram for Team Green, as they'll get a victory post from this game today. McGinty side, and then a backhand try there for Glenn. It goes wide over the net. Torres was down. 46 seconds left. Matute, as Glenn gets it across for Malkov, who's good. Almost seemed like he was trying to hold on. And it's an outlet pass. Team Blue's going to move the other way. Can they at least get a goal here? No, as Garrett Wolf denies Brandt, as he does not hold on. McGinty, 20 seconds left in the game. Again, I'll be broadcasting the game right after this. Team Black versus Team Red, as Torres makes the save. 10 seconds left. The clock is just going to slowly wind down here at Steel Ice Center. This pass goes across to the wing, and that's going to do it. Team Green wins 9-4. Again, I'll be back for the next game, Team Red versus Team Black. Good night, folks.